Why the fuck do survivors think that they rate to fucking live? Like, as a genuine thing. Like, think about it. Really think about it. If you've ever seen my Dead by Daylight video, you can see that we like to play Survivor a lot. Recently, and sometimes soon, in the next couple of videos aside, whenever I fucking stop being so lazy. But, it's not even that. I can go further into detail in like a personal video, but this video is just going to be me reading some hater comments, because I've been playing Killer a lot lately. And my playstyle's not bad, it's not toxic, it's not camperish in any way, so I can actually show the footage and everything sometime in the next couple of days. Hopefully I'll get that put together. I want to show my progress through the different ranks and show how I'm doing with my games. Realistically, just to show as a killer how I'm progressing. I started off at rank 17 as a killer. I've played killer a couple times, but within the past week alone, I've gone from rank 20 to 17, and then yesterday, before recording this, I went from 17 to 12, and then today I went from 12 to 10. And I've been enjoying Killer a whole lot. I've been preparing so much for when Pyramid Head comes out. I am so fucking ready. Also, if you guys did not know, Pyramid Head is coming to Dead by Daylight. So I'm super fucking happy because y'all know that I fucking love Dead by Daylight. And y'all know that I fucking love Silent Hill 2. Especially fucking Pyramid Head. I'm sad that James Sunderland didn't get in, but you know what? Hey, it happens, but I'm at least glad that they at least got the IP to be able to have Pyramid Head in the first place. So, that being said, regardless of all of that, I'm just going to go into the fact of what has just happened. So, I was playing as Doc. Obviously, if you play Doc, you're not trying to have fun. You're trying to be an asshole. That's the simple fact of it. You cannot go through a game and say, oh, I love playing Doc. Doc is a really good killer.
Quit fucking lying to yourself.
You're playing Doc to be an asshole, or you're doing a daily challenge. And in my case, I was doing a daily challenge. I had to shock 4 opponents in a single match with a shock therapy. So, I go through, and I'm doing my challenge. And I'm playing Doc on the Hangman's map, and the one that came with the Death Slinger. And I'm playing, and it's going all just ripe and fun. Everything's going good and smooth. And then I'm starting to notice, like, okay, they're trying to be assholes. They're teabagging. They're flashlight spamming. Ooh, they really love those flashlights. And they tried doing the hook stops, but they weren't really good at that one. So I'm just forget about that. Anyway, so they do generators, right? And the way that they do generators makes it to where they're doing all the generators on one side of the map. From the top of the saloon to the far back end of the map behind next to the saloon, not where the nooses are and the gallows, but on the other side of the saloon. And the generator's all on that side. So, the gallows, Killer Shack, and the one by the station wagon that are all 3 right next to each other are the last 3 generators. Now, what you're thinking is, wow, they've really fucked themselves. They expected me, the killer, the one who's supposed to, hit them, fucking attack. It makes no sense why I started getting I'll read over the messages, but they called me a camper. They're like, oh, you're fucking camping. You're sitting there on the same generators and hooks. It's like, you guys literally put yourselves in this situation. Rule number 1. I'm gonna also put this in. I'm a rank 1 survivor. Regardless of that, pro tip to anybody who plays Survivor, especially Survive with friends, because that's generally how most people play this game. You have team communication. You have communication with your teammates. Dead by Daylight does not have a chat, proximity chat. It does not have a forced in-game chat, and it has no kind of battle chatter anywhere inside of the entire game. Therefore, you can go into private parties, and I won't be able to hear anything that you do. On top of that, you guys need to communicate. As survivors, you guys need to communicate. Hey, I'm doing this gen. I'm doing this gen. I'm doing this. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. Now, as you can see, this is how the generators were looking. This is how the map looked. You can see where Killer Shack is, where the gallows, where the bar, and where everything else is. I'm now going to cross off the generators that they did. Here are all the generators that they had done, just so that way you can see. Now look, the one that's next to Killer Shack, the one that's on the gallows, the one that's over by the wagon, and then another one that's by a wagon. The last 3 generators are all like within so close of a proximity. I can use 1 static shock to hit not only all 3 of them, but extended way past that, meaning that I can hit anybody that comes into that fucking area. So easy. Do you see the problem here? The problem is not that the killer is overpowered or the killer is camping. The problem is you as a survivor have put yourself into a situation you cannot get out of. Do you know how they could have won this game? The big thing that they could have done, they should have waited for the generator that was on top of the saloon. They shouldn't have done the one on top of the saloon, and they shouldn't have done another one that was further away. What you do is you do it in a large area where, I'm going to draw, actually I'm not going to draw, but basically, you do the center gen, you do the gen that's closest to the middle. Look at screen relevance, I'll show you what I mean. So you do the one that's in the center, you then go for one at the top, you then go for one at the bottom, and then you can go one for the left, and then one for the right. See how spreading it out like that, making it to where all of that stuff's really easy to complete? It's the best way to do it. If you are a survivor, don't fucking do gens next to each other. Spread the last of the gens out, so that way the killer has to run back and forth farther. If you want to survive more, you have to make it to where the killer is, like, in a bad position. Killers with good map coverage, like Billy, can obviously negate this a little bit more. But with the Doc, Huntress, with Michael, and other killers like that, you're not going to get that same map coverage. Huntress, you can toss some hatchets, and Michael, you can, stare at him from a distance with Insidious and, get tier 3, Tombstone, if you're an asshole. But regardless, you can do those things to avoid getting fucking caught. It's a simple thing. So, I had to explain myself there before we actually get started into these messages. Because these guys really thought that I was a camper and wanted to very, very, very strongly let me know I was wrong. I was terribly wrong. So, in privacy matters and making sure that everybody else is not referenced or anything else like that, I'm going to make sure that I don't reference their names. I'm just going to read off their messages, not even the gamer tags or anything else like that. It'll be blotted out in the video and just show the actual stuff. So, first one. He said, camping generators, extreme. Yeah, no, you're just retarded. So I just sent back, GG. I'm not trying to instigate. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Much. But I'm not trying to instigate. He then says, no! Camper! Wonderful fucking comeback. You clap back harder than Louisiana Sweet Heat. You make no fucking sense. You're just gonna keep saying camper? Wow. You say the same thing over and over again. It must have more fucking impact than I think. Especially when you're the ones that did it to yourselves. Blows my fucking mind. I would also like to point out that I'll make sure to put their ranks and their perks and what they were running. And the reason why I do that, because I want you to see what these people are like. Anyway, I send back, they were the last 3 gens. You literally did this to yourselves. Better luck next time. At this point, I want to be an asshole because they just keep messaging me back. So of course I'm going to be an asshole. If you're going to teabag me and you're going to flashlight me, fuck you. I'm going to clap back with fucking Tombstone Myers. Don't fucking come at me with that bullshit. I'm not going to face camp you. That's bitch shit. Not face camp like this, but if I have to patrol and roam to make sure I can cover my fucking generators and still get your bitch ass, oh, you bet. You bet. Clapped. Regardless, he finishes off with the, okay, camper. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to fucking recover from this. He said camper so many times, I literally get flashbacks to fucking World War II and thinking I'm a fucking Nazi for putting people in camps. Like, it's terrible. It's fucking, I'm so fucking hurt that this motherfucker is just calling me a camper when he did it to himself. But I digress. Needless to say, you're an idiot. And GG, get good is my final message. Just GG, get good. And then a winky face emoji. You know, the one that like that? Yeah. That's perfect. I thought it was very appropriate. Next, we have another one. This was the first one that I killed. Regardless of that, he messages me just a simple one message. Just one. He was the first one I killed. All he says is, what an asshole. I'll take it. I've been called worse. Shit, I've been called worse today. Shit. So I just sent back GG. No instigation. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna fucking tickle anybody's butthole anymore. Especially if they're getting that mad. The other one texts me, are all you're gonna do is camp? No, she messages me mid-game. This is on the last 3 generators. So, I messaged back. I literally stopped playing and messaged back to her, LOL. She just calls me horrible and puts that little, that said, hold on, I can't even do it. This is like, you know what I mean? With like the 2 eyes and the like that. So, I was just like, GG, fucking, not my problem. At this point, it's the end of the game, so I sent GG. She sends another little emoji like, you're garbage. Oh, but she didn't say you're garbage, but she just sent the face, which is like, I don't know if it's like, somebody's like, oh, I want to make you feel bad, so instead of using my words so I don't get banned, I'm gonna send emojis that make you hurt. You got me. I'm fucking dead on the inside from that one. It really did hurt. So I sent back another kissy emoji. And they send, ew, oh, you hurt me. I'm probably the best person you could ever lay. I'm fucking gorgeous. Don't at me with that bullshit. So I sent back a small but simple LOL. Nice, sweet, right to the point. Then I get to the last one. Now this guy, I messaged him first because after every killer game, all I do is send a GG. I will always send GG at the end of the game because I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm trying to have fun. I know that I love having fun when I go up against a good killer. I know I have good fun when I get more opportunities to rank up. So I let other survivors rank up. I'll go on long chases. And I'll make sure that the chases are nearby generators that other people are working on so they get scared and they get off the generators. As another thing, as a survivor, as a high-ranking survivor, as any survivor, if the killer is chasing you for a long time, it is not because you are good. A good killer, the reason why they are chasing you around for a long time is because they're trying to build something. They're trying to build up the different stacks that they can get for getting in chases, and also to build up their blood points as well. Especially if they're going to do it if they know they can get you. That's why you'll generally get downed really fast when they're ready. That's just a simple fact of it. As they're gonna wait until they can get you in a position where you've hit yourself, and once you get hit, you become you get the exhausted status effect, and they're gonna try to hit you fast enough to where you can't use your perk. On top of that, if you're a survivor, don't fucking run at a killer. If you have decisive strike, they know. We fucking know. I had some bitch try to do that to me today. I was like, I know you're running decisive. There's no reason for a survivor to run up to a killer, especially without a fucking flashlight. I know you have DS. I'm waiting the fucking 60 seconds. That's a simple fact. Fuck you. So, Regardless of that, this guy was actually one of the higher ranked players. This was a rank 2. All I do is send, GG, thanks for not sending hate like those other survivors. Bam. Easy peasy. I'm trying to be nice. He's the last guy I messaged, so I'm not trying to be an asshole. So I'm trying to be nice. So he sends back, no problema, GG. So, you know what? Hey, cool. It's a good survivor who understands that the survivors did it to themselves. That even with 3 people and 3 gens left, a killer will still be able to dominate you if the gens are that close. So what did we learn from the lesson? Survivors, you do not deserve to live. You're going to die. The best thing you could do is try to get as much blood points as you can. And the second you flashlight or teabag on a killer, it's fucking game on, and there is no mercy. You're just gonna die. That's the simple fact of it. So, try to be nice, try not to be toxic, and also, don't fuck yourselves over with generators. Simple, easy, and peasy. So, with that being said, I'll probably add some gameplay in the background of me playing some Dead by Daylight. Make sure to add that in as well, and show just bits and snippets of everything else. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys like this kind of content and like seeing me act like an asshole, let me know. I would definitely love to act like an asshole, especially on Dead by Daylight. So, I'll run specific perk builds, and we can have fun and just be absolute dicks to survivors. That being said, thank you guys very much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to share this with your friends. I have now 52 survivors, and actually, fun fact, 52 is actually a very special number to me. If you guys would like to find out about that and why I love the number 52, make sure to let me know. I'll make sure to make a video on it and showing when I get my next tattoo. With that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.